Hello everyone, I am Claudiu Murgan, and today I'm gonna get personal with all of you, my friends. Um, in my book, The Decadence of Our Souls, I hinted about my spiritual path, my beliefs, and those who read the book asked a lot of questions, and we had a very interesting interaction. Also, on a recent Facebook post, I mentioned about a show called Spiritually Inspired that I will launch in April, and it will encapsulate interviews with various people who also stepped on their spiritual path recently or a long time ago. People you never heard of, but I'm sure you'll learn from them. So what I want to share with you is that part of my personal spiritual development included um, plant medicine ceremonies, and in particular ayahuasca. And why I'm going to tell you that is because um, I've discovered more about myself, and the spiritually inspired show came as a message through one of those ceremonies. There were three ceremonies I took part of. One last year, and it was my so the first one was quite interesting. It took place in nature in a forest, and I really understood what it takes to be one with nature. What happens when you show love to nature? Nature will respond back with reciprocity. It was an unbelievable experience. Also, one of the messages I received was about sharing something personal with my family, and in particular with my wife. But I just disregarded that information. I just couldn't do it, and I buried it back into my subconscious. The second ceremony took place in December, and again, it wasn't as pretty as the first one. It was a little bit dark, and I had to fight back a lot the fears I had. Even if I knew that I have to surrender, and surrendering is the first rule, and you go into such a ceremony, I still fought back. I forgot my own lessons and my own warnings, and I completely fought back. But the lesson of that ceremony was about that we all have fears, we all have dark forces inside us, good and bad. There's nothing we can do about it. We cannot completely separate them. And we have to embrace them. We have to show love to the fears we have, to the darkness inside us. And the moment we embrace them, everything will even out. Everything will be much more easy to handle in the real life and also the personal level. The third ceremony was also an amazing one, much more clear messages, and the message from the first ceremony came back even stronger this time, and I just couldn't disregard it anymore. I had to share with my family about certain things, and with my wife in particular. And even if it was a brutal awakening for me that I should have done that a long time ago, things clear out, and I felt elated, and the burden of that, let's say, secret coming out relieved me. It was much better, a much better feeling. And also, I show that I am ready to take responsibility for certain actions which happened in the past. Um, so again, I'm preparing right now for a 17-day trip to Peru in June if everything goes well, if the COVID is gone and all the lockdown will be released, then that trip will happen. It's part again of my spiritual journey, the self-discovery, self-realization, which each of us should start. And today and these days, in fact, is the time when we all have to, especially that we are home, and we can find the time for introspection and meditation, um, increasing our body's vibration can kill the virus, can kill the bad omen. We need to give that to ourselves. This is the time when we have to increase our awareness, our consciousness, as I mentioned to you in countless times. So it's kind of personal with you, my friends. I really want you to go deep inside yourself and see if you can find a way to meditate, to ask yourself what's your life purpose, because this is how everything started with me when I wrote The Decadence of Our Souls. We all have to find our life purpose, our goal, and that will motivate us to move forward. I know money, or let's say currency, is important because that will pay the bills. But having that personal satisfaction that at the end of the day we reach something which is meaningful for us, for our family, and for the community will move us forward. So between now and launching the spiritually inspired show, I'll try to post more videos on various subjects to start, a good habit. And I expect from you, my friends, as soon as you watch the videos, to give me your feedback, because only in this way I can improve the quality of the show. Thank you very much, and until next time, love and gratitude.